Dr. Robinson, tell us about Trump versus Barbara.
So this case involves the interpretation of the 14th Amendment clause that we typically refer to as the Birthright Citizenship clause. I will quote, "All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States." And this is one of our post-Civil War amendments. The subject of who is a citizen and what citizenship is a really messy question before the Civil War. What rights come with what level of citizenship? Political rights, legal rights, social rights, citizen of the state, citizen of the country. We all now have all these freed slaves. What is their status? I do think this was the main motivation. It's not the sole reason, but one of the main motivations for this clause in the 14th Amendment was to ensure that anyone who was born here, including slaves, was a citizen of the United States, full stop. This was tested relatively early on in a case called Wong Kim Ark, which involved Chinese immigrants, and whether or not a Chinese immigrant born in the United States was also a birthright citizen the same way that a freed slave was. And the court said unambiguously yes. And they argued that the only real exceptions to this, if you're a foreign ambassador, you're not really subject to our laws, right? You might have immunity, and so your kids don't get to be citizens. This was not really seriously questioned until Trump's first term. In my view, this is a fringe view of the 14th Amendment, that it does not apply to undocumented immigrants. Trump's presidency, in large part, was based upon a belief that the Republican Party was not addressing what its supporters wanted from immigration, which is a lot more restriction, and that birthright citizenship was seen as kind of a bad policy from their point of view. So I think there was an incentive to find legal views that would reinterpret or limit birthright citizenship, quite frankly, to make it easier to deport people. This is a position where I'm willing to bet the most money that this is a bad faith interpretation of the Constitution. I feel the strongest about. I am hard pressed to see that the court is going to overturn such long-standing precedents, because they're quite willing to do when they want to, when I think it serves what they see as the right view of the law, their own political interests. If we're being really sort of cynical, the interests of the Republican Party, maybe.
Right.
I don't think they're going to view that in this way. I think this is going to be kind of Trump's doing his own thing.